Okay, guys, as promised, hey, my name's Steve, and this video is in regard to the crypto challenge. This the second part of it. I'm sorry, I was talking about I was going to do videos, but things got all caught up and hectic in my life. A period of time, so I didn't get around to doing it, and losing a lot on my portfolio right now. And if you have a look, my balance is $14,695 from a almost $25,000 balance. When it went a high, it's gone down to that. So I'm almost losing $10,500 on the portfolio. So I want to be direct and approach at it, but I'm going to hold on to it because I believe it's going to go up. It's actually went almost down to 13,000, and I was getting a little bit panicky there, but it has to literally go down to almost $5,000 before I actually get burned and I actually start losing. What I've done is my actual profit itself of what I've ever made has been reinvested into my portfolio, but I do trickle charge it $100 a week as well, with the crypto that I believe should take off. But the fact of the matter is, if you get in at the right time, you would be the one making profit when it's gone down. Now, I'm not a buy and sell person. I'm someone that holds on to things for long term. So this is why I get burnt. Thinking the value is going to go up and I'm going to profit out of it, but it didn't work that way. And you'll see that Doji Coin significantly dropped. So I'm losing a lot of money on that right now. I almost had a $4,000 profit on that, and that's gone down the window right now as far as that goes. I think I have it's 12 cents now. I think I'm losing. I have 3,700 invested in it, and I'm losing $671 on Doji Coin right now. But the thing is, if it just goes up, even up to a cent, it's going to go back into profit yet again. So we've got to continue to look at that and see it's going to go up maybe 10 cents. It'll put me back in front again for what I have. So it's a waiting game to see how it goes. That's one of them. Would be a good time to get in now because it's not going to cost you a lot of money. I think it's following right now at on 12 cents. That's gone up a little bit. So it wouldn't cost you a lot of money to buy $100 worth of Doji Coin, and you got a chance to make a profit out of it now if it doesn't go down any further. But again, disclaimer is I can't guarantee they're going to go back up, okay? Another one that you'd watch for, and the one I was telling you about before, I am still continuing to invest in it, and yet I don't believe it's going to go up dramatically, and that was the SHIB. The SHIB, you'll see now from the last time I did the video that I said I had 40 million of it. I now have 63 million SHIB, and that's the one that you could have made a million. If I had that amount at that time, I'd be a multi-millionaire by now. But some win, some lose. I'm losing now on SHIB almost $1,000, and I had close on $1,500 invested in SHIB. So I'm waiting for that to go back up. If it can get up to a cent, a waiting game to a cent, that's almost $600,000 on my 63 million that it'll get. Will it get that way? I don't know, and I can't guarantee it. But if you look at some of the progress on a lot of the actual coins that you didn't think were going to get anywhere, and suddenly are up to $1, you could have made a fortune on those. Let me tell you, crypto is very, very volatile to get into. It's an up and down game. Right now, Bitcoin is up and down like a yo-yo, and unless you buy and sell it when it's high and buy it when it's low, and you can do that. You can play around and do that. I tend to just leave it in there, and whatever profit I make on Bitcoin, I actually go and buy other coins with. So that's how I do it. I don't have enough in Bitcoin to make a fortune, but one I do want to promote, and if it does work, great. But I'm not losing on this one now. It has not gone. It has gone down almost half, but I'm still in profit of it. And the one I want to show you is this one here. You will see that, and do some research on it. It's called Luna Terra. Okay, so right now it's a 2.8% change. It did get up to $100, and I bought it when it was $6. Right now the asking price is $66 on it. I bought it when it was $6, and I'm in profit of $1,734 on this, and it has dropped down 50% to what I paid for it, and I'm still in profit on that. So my total value right now is almost 3.5, if you have a look, in profit on that. And I don't have a lot of it because it's another one I should have gone into. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. That's the way it is. But this one, I believe, is going to go back up. Okay, because the platform is a solid platform. If we do some information, it's a blockchain protocol that uses flat peg stablecoins to power price-stable global payment systems. According to its white paper, Terra combines the price stability and wide adoption of fiat currencies with the censor resistance of Bitcoin and offers fast and affordable settlements. So I'm holding on to that one, and I originally had only 30 of them, and I'm continuing to trickle buy this every day because I think, honestly, this one could be the next Bitcoin if you get in now. I'm going to continue to invest in it and see how it goes. Now, there is a platform that I use right now. It's called Voyager, and they have their own coin as well. Now, it went up considerably at one time, but now it's gone down, and it might be one to get into if you actually join under me with this Voyager, but you have to ask me under this video and a comment. You say, Steve, I want to join under you, and I'll give you my referral link to get under it. And like I said, you'll make $25 on your investment of $100 of Bitcoin, and then you can use that Bitcoin, as what I say, is to go and buy something cheap and hold on to it, because like I said before, it's kind of like a lottery to figure out what you're going to get if you're going to actually make it. But if you have a look, I have a lot of on my, this is my pie, and it shows how much I have invested in the main ones on the top here. But you'll see these are all the ones that I'm into. Okay, and I have a whole list of them right now with small amounts that I've put in when it was down, which again, I was only experimenting, and I always wish that you would have put more money into it, as always. But right now, the number one is always Bitcoin, and I'm losing my pants on that right now. Well, I'm not losing my pants on it, but I have $80 in the red right now with it, and I have about, probably I had 2,000. So not a great deal I'm losing in. I actually pull out a lot of Bitcoin, like I said, and use it and transfer it into other coins, and build my portfolio up using the Bitcoin and the ones that I make profit with, and just transfer them over. That's what I do. So it doesn't cost me a lot out of pocket with my coin, and I'm not going to lose a fortune out of it. So it's kind of like a long-term investment, and if I get one of them that goes up, that's where it's going to give me the profit to be able to pull out and reinvest, or just use it for my personal finances. So that's the one there. Obviously, everybody knows Bitcoin. There is people are predicting that Bitcoin can get over 100,000. Right now, it's in a point where it might be worth investing in. Again, that's up to you, and holding on to for it to get to that point. Like I said, if you had have invested in it when it first came out, well, you could have made a fortune. Which, if we look going back at the time, we can see. Sorry, this is not cooperating on my phone properly to show it. But you'll see the gain of, that's a 1 hour change. It's losing right now, but it's going up and down like a yo-yo. So anyway, it's up to you whether you want to get into it. But another one that I was told to get into, and it's losing, but it's not hard to get into right now. The price is very, very low, and it's called BTT, BitTorrent. And you'll see that it's going up and down like a yo-yo too, and I have 210,000 of them, and I'm losing 195. I was losing 800. It seems to be going up. So I'm only down 195 now. So if we can get up to a cent on that one, then I'll be in profit on that. It's nowhere near a cent right now. But even if it gains a couple of decimals, that debit that I have is going to turn into a positive. So I'm holding on to it. So again, it's very volatile. Most people tell you just get into it and buy it when it's very low and sell it when it's high and play the game that way. But it's very volatile in doing that because it changes so dramatically in periods of time. It's very, very hard to catch it at the right time. So in other words, using like an option trading with options with actually Bitcoin, there's a lot of people out there right now saying that they have software that can predict when it's going up, when it's going down. But there's a lot of scams out there right now trying to take advantage of your crypto. So be very, very wary of that. And I'm going to do a video on how to discover the site that they're using, if it's legitimate or if it's a scam and they're trying to get you to invest in it, and then they hold all your crypto, all the money that you invested in. Because I've been there, done it, know what it's like. 3 of them burnt me. It ain't going to happen again. I'm going to do my research and make sure it's legitimate before I even think about getting into it. So I hope this gives you some sort of information on the Bitcoin currency and how it works, and to diversify in other crypto, and hopefully it'll go up. But again, disclaimer is I can't guarantee that, and do not invest more than you can afford. Okay? So we'll keep you updated what's going on. All right. Bye.